10 mistakes most young people make that they regret later in life. If you don't watch the rest of this video, you're doomed to make these boneheaded mistakes. I can't wait to see you make them. I'm gonna be there laughing at you when you do. If you're young, I made this video to help you avoid those pitfalls, alright? If you're a little bit older like me, you might remember some of these dumb mistakes that you made. I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's go. So we're gonna make this a list of 10. I'm gonna start with number 1 because I think from this number 1 reason, everything else kind of sputters off from it. It's the main thing, okay? So the number 1 thing young people are gonna regret later on in life is that they try to please everyone. You're gonna hit a certain age when you realize and you look back and say, why did I please everyone? I don't even care about those people anymore. They were a bunch of losers, right? When you're young, you think that pleasing everyone is the most important thing in the world. You want to be around this clique. You want to have all these friends. You want to have everybody like you. You want to wear all the newest clothes. You want to wear the name brand stuff. You want to buy the nicest car. You want to show up to school with all the best backpacks and shoes and all this other stuff. And I hate to sound like an old fogey, but it's true because we've all been there. If you're my age, 30 years and up, you remember trying to please all these people that really didn't give a damn about you. When you get caught up in that mindset, understand right now as you're young, that's the wrong mindset, okay? What I want you to do is look at people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos. These are some of the richest people in the world, okay? Look how they dress. Look how they carry themselves. They could care less what people think about them, okay? They shop at Walmart, all right? They don't care. That's the success mindset. Worry about yourself and your future, and don't worry about these losers around you who only like you because you got the Chanel bag, okay? They're losers. Number 2 mistake, and this goes perfectly with number 1, young people spend money on trivial things. These things that they buy don't matter, okay? A lot of the things that you buy, if you're young right now, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. In the long run, that thing is only going to make you poorer. If you got the new iPhone, if you got the new MacBook, and you got the new the shoes that light up and rocket toward the moon and all this other stuff, that all these knickknacks and paddywhacks and gadgets and gizmos, none of those things matter, okay? They only serve to make you poorer. Think about it like this. The minute that you walk out of the store with these things, they're worth half of what you just bought it for. Literally, try to resell it to somebody in the street. Walk down the street with the new iPhone, try to sell it to somebody. See how much you get for it. Do you think that you're going to get the same amount that you just paid for it? I promise you, you won't. And the longer that you have that phone or whatever it may be, it's going to be worth less and less and less every single day. That in the adult world is called depreciation. Okay? And the things that you purchase, you need to make sure that you're buying assets for the future, not things that take money out of your pocket. Now, it would be different if you're buying a phone because you're running a business from your phone. But even then, you don't need the fanciest, best phone out there. You just need something that gets the job done. Number 3, they think that schooling is enough to become rich and successful. They think school. You know, the thing about the school is, and I hate to tell you this, that most colleges and universities are really just marketing firms in disguise. Okay, they're not worried about giving you the best education possible. They're worried about marketing to you to convince you that you're getting the best education possible. A lot of these schools double as slush funds, and they only make themselves and their cronies rich. They don't make you rich. They could care less about what happens to you in the future. I always say this to the students that I have. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, okay? Look at the numbers. Look at the investment before you get into it. How many people are finding good jobs? How many people are getting a return on their investment when they go to school? You know, if this was the stock market and you told me put $100,000 into this stock, and oh, by the way, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to make your money back. You'll actually lose money. I'm going to tell you to get out of my face. But for some reason, when it comes to higher education, we don't look at it that way. We don't look at it as an investment. We look at the emotional pull from it. We see the commercials with the kids walking down the aisle, throwing their little caps all up in the air and being happy and having their parents take pictures of them and stuff. They're so proud. So we get emotionally pulled in and we stop thinking logically and rationally. This is a bad investment. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm making more money than every college graduate that I know personally. What I did was build an affiliate marketing business online. And what I'm here to tell you is that I'm not special, okay? I was just in prison last year. I came out and I started this business. I'm telling you that because you can do it too. Anybody can do it if they apply themselves. I have a link in the description below where you can get a free web class and learn all about it. Forget about this school stuff. That's industrial age thinking. That stuff doesn't work anymore. We're not in the age that your parents grew up happened where you get a job and go to school and make more money and all that stuff. Now we have the internet where anybody can start a thriving business and make a ton of money. Mistake number 4. Young people tend to give up too easily. They start facing some kind of adversity. They have their backs against the wall. Things get a little too hard and they jump ship and they jump onto another thing. Understand that when you're young and whatever you go through, it actually helps you in life. Understand this. There is no success without struggle. The things that make you struggle, the things that give you some kind of adversity, that you face some kind of animosity, all those things actually help to build your character and help you become who you are later on in life. So don't run from those things, run towards them. Make your life hard. Anything in life that's hard is the thing that's really worth doing. Anything that's easy, if someone comes along to you and tells you, hey, you can just push a button to make $1 million, it's easy, run from that person. To truly become successful, do the same thing that's always been working since the dawn of mankind. Put in the hard work, build up a business, create assets, and build wealth. It's not going to change. It's the same thing that's been working 100, 200, 4,000 years ago, and it's going to keep working tomorrow. But what separates me from you is that I'm willing to go through the pain. I understand that it does take hard work to get to where I want to go. But most young people would rather have it all easy and have everything all handed to them. Doesn't work that way. Mistake number 5. Young people are willing to accept everything they hear and just believe it on the surface. They don't actually look under the hood and see if something is true. What you need to understand about life right now, young people, is that almost everything is a lie, okay? Almost everything is marketing. I don't care how much TV you watch. The TV is just an idiot box that's going to tell you whatever you want to hear. What you really need to do, young people tend to submit their intelligence. And it's not that they're stupid, but they submit their intelligence to older people because they think that if they're older, they must be wise. They submit their intelligence to people who are wearing a suit and carry around a briefcase because they must know what they're talking about. Appearances can be deceiving. Just because someone's older than you or is wearing a suit, doesn't mean that they know what they're talking about. Okay, I want you to realize right now that almost everything on this planet is just marketing. Everything. You have to understand that no matter what you hear, somebody somewhere is getting paid if you believe that. So guard your brain, guard your mind. Don't just believe anything blindly. Question everything. Take this quote with you to the grave. The majority are always wrong. The few are seldom right. He who stands alone is the strongest man in the universe. Stand alone. Think for yourself. Mistake number 6, investing without research. Young people tend to throw money at the stock market. They tend to throw money at a business opportunity. They try to get into something while it's hot. They're opportunity seekers. They want the easiest route possible. Half of them don't even know what a stock is and start throwing money at it. Educate yourself before you put money into anything. Understand how it works first. Lift up the hood. Really look at the engine. Because making the wrong investment can actually ruin your life, and you're only in your 20s. Number 7. Young people always want instant gratification. I'm sorry to tell you, but there is no get-rich-quick methods out there. I know that you're bombarded by advertisements every single day that tell you can get rich quick, you can make $50,000 in the next 30 days. It just doesn't happen, okay? It's not real. What does work is people who are serious-minded about their future and are serious about building something for themselves and their family, then they can build a business. You can be an entrepreneur. Anybody can do it now. The beauty of the internet age is that you have an internet connection. You have a mouse, you have a monitor, you have a keyboard, you can start a business. Doesn't matter who you are. And again, if you want to learn the best way to do that by selling other people's proven products in affiliate marketing, there's a link in the description below. Anybody can do it. Mistake number 8, young people don't save money. They blow their money all the time. When you're in your 30s and your 40s and you're broke and you're looking back and thinking, where did all my money go? Remember, nobody told you to buy 1,000 Tide Pods so you can eat them all for an Instagram challenge. That was you. You decided to do that. Nobody told you to do that, all right? So again, the reason you're broke is that you were trying to please everybody and you were buying trivial things. It all ties together, right? Mistake number 9, and this is for all you lovey-doveys out there. If you're in a relationship, you tend to think that love alone will get you through the relationship. You hear young people all the time, oh, I love you so much. I love you too. Even if we lived in a box and we lived in a garbage or we were homeless or, no matter what happens, I still love you no matter what. We'll always be together. That's fine. Love is great. I don't hate love. What I do hate is that you're being unrealistic. You need to focus on your finances, okay? Because you can love each other, but you need to eat. You can love each other, but you need a roof over your head. You can love each other, but you need clothes on your back. You really need to come up with a plan together where you're moving towards something in the future. Okay? You both need to have drive and ambition. And if you love each other, that's great. That's fantastic. Now, you can actually build a business together, and some of the best relationships have a business together, and it even strengthens the relationship even more. Because think about it, now your business partner is your girlfriend slash wife, or, husband or whoever it may be. That's a beautiful thing. You're working together. That's awesome. And mistake number 10, and I hate this one the most. Young people tend to blame their parents for all their misfortune in life. Now listen, this one's personal to me because I was the same way, all right? Blamed my upbringing, had a tough time, blamed my parents, blamed everything. But in order for you to become an adult, in order for you to take responsibility for your life, in order for you to become successful, in order for you to find something in your life where you're starting to build towards the future, you first need to let that go. You first need to forgive all the things in the past, all the people that hurt you, everything. You need to forgive it. You need to let it go. You need to focus on, all right, I'm an adult now. I can choose a better future for myself. My past doesn't define me. And you move forward. All right. And with that, I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.